Okay, it looks like Falcon and Kirby is the two characters people want to see the most right now. Kirby. No. Okay, I guess Falcon wins it. Next game, Falcon. Oh my god. Oh wait, was the thing with Captain Yak for Smash 4, not Melee? Yeah, I can chain grab pretty good with Marth on Spaces. Not as good as Mewtwo King, but it's still pretty decent. I like playing Marth against Falco. Against a very good Fox is hard because Fox is so fast. It's not a bad matchup for Marth at all. It's just like I'm not so good against Fox with Marth. But against Falco I think I'm actually pretty solid with Marth. Okay, so it's Falcon for this game, and FD obviously. Oh, okay, yeah, I got the impression he would like play Melee. Well, him coming back is a good thing regardless. Oh damn, I was thinking I was out of range, but apparently not. Knee! The crowd, I expect you to be hyped. I pulled off the knee. That has never happened before. The move is electrical too. Electrifying! Damn, I did not think I would get the grabs. I was trying to run to center stage again. Ah, that was not what I intended to do. I wanted to jump. Oh, I wanted to DI. A better survival DI. My soloing teams is actually the real deal. Yes, you guys know. Me and Nisro, a former Falcon player, but also loves Kirby. Like I said, Sweden actually have a love for Kirby. We were playing Zelda and Kirby against Leffen and Pepito, and he was also an upcoming player in Sweden back in like 2011 and 12 and stuff. We did beat him that majority, but it was like before Leffen got really good, but he was still like top 5 in Sweden or something. It was pretty fun. A few matches is uploaded on YouTube. Oh no! My stream would have been so famous if I hit that. Like Mewtwo got like so many likes for one Falcon Punch. I also wanted that. Fraud detection warning. SGA would not have gotten for the Falcon Punch. SGA doesn't like being off stage. He doesn't feel comfortable being there. People hate on Fox because he's the best character. Mango is winning tournaments right now. Everyone is picking Fox. SGA is better than Yappy. Yappy is good, but SGA is clearly better. I think Falco is probably second best character in the game. Could be third next, like below Marth too, but I'm gonna go with second. He has a higher like skill ceiling than Marth. But what puts him below Fox is like speed and killing power mostly. Nah, I said Falco second in the end, but I said I could see him as third below Marth, but I don't think that's the case. But I don't think it's impossible, and I also think it's important that like you can actually question your own opinions and ideas. Because imagine back in the day, people are like, "Oh, Ice Climbers, they fucking suck, they are horrible." And then Shootat and other Ice Climbers came around, and they were like, "Oh, Ice Climbers is actually a good character." If someone would have said that before it was proved by results, a lot of people would like take for granted that they are a fucking retard or something. Imagine if someone like PPU would start winning tournaments all the time with Marth. I can guarantee you, in 1 year, Marth is gonna be at least top 2. He might not go over Fox because the community overall is kinda like they have the opinion Fox is the best character overall. But still. Didn't Mewtwo King said Puff was the best character? For a long while too. That was the fastest SD ever. Oh, so before Peep was around, he said Puff was the best. And who did win tournaments around that time? That was Hungrybox. Mango did not play, and me and Mewtwo King could not beat Hungrybox. And I think he also said Diddy Kong was the best character in Brawl at some point when he lost to Ninja Link, so I don't know. How big is the Iron Man crew battle? I do think Mewtwo would have like the best odds of winning, but I'm pretty sure I could do it. Overall, my secondaries, they are underrated for sure. Okay, next character, let's play Falco. Yeah, this is Pal.
Hi.
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 Oh dang. I think Leffen has a bit more consistent results than Axe, but Axe is playing in America a bit more often, which is like making it harder to be consistent, obviously, but still. Now, I would probably still put Leffen above Axe, but they are pretty close. Happy feet. Yeah, the thing is, like, I know a lot of people are talking about how hard it is to be consistent with species, and yeah, the thing is, if you play a character like Pikachu or Yoshi, you have to outplay your opponent in so many more situations. Isn't that hard to be consistent with? Consistently being smarter than your opponent. I think that's harder, and I think that's one of the reasons Axe is having problems from time to time to be consistent, because he has to play so much better to win. Oops. Oh, good power shot. No, I tried to shield that one. Ah, almost. I think Amsa could be a top 10 player, but... And Amsa is amazing, but playing Yoshi, it's gonna be hard. And people is only gonna get more and more experienced against Yoshi. Like, sometimes your character can only take you so far. That's why I really hate it when people that is actually playing the best characters in the game is complaining like, oh, it's so hard, or I don't know. It's like Bill Gates or someone like that will be like, oh, it's so hard being rich. I can buy everything I want to. I used to have to go to the store. It's like, come on, dude. Think of these poor guys that can't do anything. They have to work harder. That's the real struggle. Yeah, the experience against the characters is better, for sure. That's the hardest part with playing them. But then you also have to take into the consideration that these 8 million people have also together been trying to push the metagame for the character. Rather than like Pikachu, oh, Axe is alone, Yoshi, Amsa is alone. It's one person that alone is trying to create the entire character. Melee is always gonna be hard regardless though. It's a super complicated game. So if someone is making it to the top regardless of character, or not even to the top, like top 20 in the world or something like that, it's super hard work, dedication, and all of that. So no. 20xx. Jump, air dodge, nothing. Yeah, Mewtwo wants to be the best Smash 4 player. I'm going to be the best Smash 4 player. Unless I would absolutely hate the games, I can't even stand playing it at all, I will make sure I reach the top in Smash 4 too. I would love to be the best Melee and Smash 4 player at the same time. Yeah, Larry's good in all the Smash game. I think he's gonna be very high ranked in Smash 4, like in the beginning and after a while too, if he continues to play it. PPMD's Marv is super good, mostly against floaters I would say. PP has the best neutral game with Marv overall, Like his dash dancing is so good against Lotus. That style is not as effective against Spaceys, I would say, because then you have to go in more, create openings for your grabs, rather than outweight them and like play on the fact that you have longer range. It doesn't really work that well against Spaceys, I would say. Like that Mewtwo style of going in, going for the grabs and stuff like that, I would say that's better. But yeah, I have so much respect for PPMD's Marth. It's so good. Like his dash dancing, when he dash dance, Marth is actually looking like a fucking stupid character. Like, what were they thinking? But it's actually PP being super amazing. Marth is not like too good in any way. And regarding the top smashers, now it's fair to say Mango is #1 in the world. We were 5-5 in sets this summer, and in games it was like 22-20 in my favor. But he did win the 2 most important tournaments, so yeah. I have never been a true dual main in any Smash game. Like Young Link, I only played him like a few hours before every American National. So in the past 3.5 years, I probably played him for like 20 hours or something like that. 30 at most. So I've never really been a dual main. The combination of Peach Fox could be the first, you know, the first one. Okay. I wanted to shine grab, but as you guys can see, that was clearly not the case. Yeah, Mewtwo Marth is so much better against Fox Falcon than any other matchup. I was playing a bit of Marth Dittos against this Marth, and if I put it this way, I can understand why PP is having the like the advantage in those games. Fox up tilt is such a stupid move. He beat everything that is coming from above. I have stated my opinions about PM quite clearly. I'm not like hating the game. I do think certain areas of the games need to be fixed. But except for Mewtwo King, I'm the one that has been playing PM the most, I would guess. Even though I only played at tournaments. And in Sweden, people do not even really play PM. So, but yeah, stuff like recoveries, too easy follow-ups from grabs, among a few other things, needs to be changed. Dual maining is like the new thing, as to say, but for Hungerbox, I'm really not so sure. I don't want to be like that, but I can say I was so impressed by his secondaries. If he does train them more, yeah, then maybe in the future, but I think he could do it with like all puff. Wait, doesn't deserve credit because he's playing one character? Or what do you mean? Yeah, I can go back to Peach. And net plays, yeah, I'm gonna do it eventually. The stream is still very new, and it's a lot of stuff I have to take care of, like outside of the stream too. But net plays, and people will be able to like win a session or something like that. Smash Force physics left a bit to like wish for, but the fact that they were asking for feedback about the game makes me wish they actually are gonna decide to listen. But in the end, Sakurai is having the last call, so we never know. Yeah, comparing times and like competitive stuff, it's like it's unfair and impossible in most cases. Unless you do something like run 100 meters, you have like a specific time, then you can compare like, oh, this guy is faster. But then you also have to take into the consideration that like the equipment is getting better, like the shoes, the stadium, like the fields, training methods. People in the past could not have it like a full-time job in like all, you know, these kind of smaller sports. So it's a bit unfair. Kaleda was such a homie. We were such a good friends like back in the day, but I haven't seen him much lately. He's always so busy with like music related stuff, school. I don't know, we don't hang out much anymore, but we used to be very good friends, and we actually were very even back in the day in Smash. I always had like a small edge, but then at some point he lost interest in like competing in Smash, which is sad because that guy's super good at like basically anything he picks up. I want to refer to it as football. I think soccer is a stupid term, to be honest, but as a kid and even like a few years ago, like up to like kinda late, how do you say, like as a teenager, I liked football. I still like it to a certain extent, but the sport is getting worse and worse. Everyone is like, oh, this is Hollywood, let's make an act out of it. It's so stupid. Like, I was watching the news after the World Cup final 2010 between Holland and Spain, and on the news they were using the song "You Think You're a Movie Star" and only showing like the players trying to fake and trick the referee to like give them a penalty or something like that. It's stupid. You're basically trying to win the game by cheating, because that's, I honestly see it as cheating. You're trying to get an advantage for something that did not even happen. Wait, soccer is what the rest of the world calls it? What's the rest of the world? America only?
That's just America.
Yeah. Yeah, Germany did so good this last World Cup. I did not really follow it much because I was like busy practicing Melee a lot. But I can't call them the GOATs. It's kind of funny, but I'm gonna say Brazil is the GOATs. They have been winning the World Cup 5 times. It's still the most amount of times. And they are the only country that has been winning on like 3 different continents. They have been winning in South America on their home field. They have been winning in Europe in Sweden. And they have been winning in Asia in South Korea in 2002. Or no, actually 4 continents, because they won 94 in America as well. So the only continent they haven't been winning in is Africa, and it only has been held in Africa once. And yeah, I guess like Australia too, like, but they are most likely never gonna hold the World Cup. Probably because it's like not big enough there, and they never seem to like ask for it. I could be wrong though. They might hold it in the future, but it's unlikely. Yeah, Brazil is still the GOAT even if they lost 7-1. Like, it's like saying, oh, Ken is losing to, I don't know, one of the players he has been losing to recently. He was losing to Pi at CEO, for example. Is Pi like closer to the GOAT than Ken just because of one result? Germany obviously is the best in the world right now. I predicted them to win the World Cup as well. But if you look at all times, Germany has been winning 3 times and Brazil has been winning 5 times. So it's only fair to say Brazil is the GOAT. Biggest contender would be Italy, I guess, because they haven't been winning 4 times. And also another random fact, because for some reason I know random facts about football, is that Brazil is the only country that has been qualifying to every World Cup, every single one, since they started to participate. Yes. Best Pichu player in the world is my Pichu. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably Act or something. I don't know. But Pichu should be played with the blue color. If you're not playing with the blue color, you should not even be allowed to play Pichu at all. Like, look at him. He's so cool. I'm not gonna play him, but he's so cool. Which club in football? It's a very, very, like... It's a team from Sweden, so no one is gonna know about it, but they are called Örgryte. So you guys did not even, like, realize about it.